friends. Welcome to the final episode for meet day. It is week 8 of prep. We will be tapering this week. Today is going to be our SBD day. We're going to be testing our openers, so that's going to be 145, 70, and 185. Everything should move smoothly. This is going to give a good idea of what I will be able to do on meet day. The target for the qualifying total is 440. So however you want to put that, you can calculate the numbers in your head, but I have the numbers in my head. I kind of want to keep that to myself. There's a breakdown of squat, bench, deadlift that I really want, and that should put me right on 440. And we do have a plan B of if this lift doesn't show up on that day, then we're gonna have to push this lift. You know, we're just kind of keeping our options open and making sure that we have multiple ways to hit that 440 total to qualify for national. As far as today goes, you know that we have openers, and then after our openers, so after our squat single, we have a 2x2. After our bench single, we have a 2x2. After our deadlift single, we have a 2x2. So let's get straight into that session. Let's do it again, yeah. Squats are over and done with. We're gonna move on to bench. I think squats move very nicely. During Asians prep, I was called out on depth multiple times, both during prep and at the meet. So that's all out the way now. We're squatting to depth again. We're not worried about that. Let's move on to bench. I just checked the program. It's not a 2x2 for bench, it's a 2x3 for bench, but it is a 2x2 for squat and deadlift.
2.5 to 2.5 plus 2.5 25.
Bench over and done with, all breezy. We're gonna move on to deadlifts. 185 is the number for my opener on Sunday, so that's what we're gonna be pulling today. Let's get into it. Right. We're calling it. That's the day done in terms of main lifts. We still have 2 accessories, 1 set per accessory. I'm not going to film that just because it feels a bit pointless. So we have the 145 squat, the 70 kilo bench, and the 185 kilo deadlift locked in. Those are my openers. They moved fairly well today. So alhamdulillah for that. We have one more session tomorrow. That's going to be a squat and bench session. I haven't looked at the program properly, so we're gonna take a look at that either later tonight or tomorrow. We're gonna call the day there in terms of this video at least. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Welcome to day 2 of week 8 and the final day of prep. Today's nothing crazy, nothing interesting. On squats we have a 3x2, and as far as bench goes, it's another 3x2 followed by a 1x5, and then 2 accessories, 1 set per accessory. Just gonna keep it straightforward. I'm gonna get into my first set. squats are over and done with. We're gonna move on to bench. Squats with a simple 3x2, 80 kilos, nothing heavy, nothing impressive. And it's gonna be the same thing for bench. I'm probably gonna be hitting like 55 kilos, not even gonna touch one plate. Let's go. This is our last barbell lift for this prep. Let's go. So, prep for National Qualifier 3 is over. I step on the platform tomorrow. By the time tomorrow rolls around, it's gonna mark 550 days since I last competed. A year and a half of not training for powerlifting at all. 8 weeks of prep. At the moment, inshallah, hopefully the work that I've done up to this point is enough to get me to qualify for nationals. But I know that there are some people who don't think that I will qualify for nationals, which is fair enough, man. For the past year and a half, I haven't been putting in the work. So the people that don't think I'm going to qualify for nationals, you have all the right to believe that. I do not blame you. As far as my own mindset is concerned, I'm ready to qualify. We're less than 24 hours out now. I know that this prep series has been a lot shorter than usual, only 4 episodes. 4 weeks worth of this prep, so I've only filmed half of my prep. But at this point, it's more of keeping my training logged for memories more than anything. I'm feeling good going into the meet, and I hope that everyone else competing tomorrow, I hope you guys are feeling good going into the meet. At this point, the work is done. There's nothing that we can do besides execute on the day itself. Bismillah into tomorrow. With that being said, if you enjoyed this prep series, this little short series, if you've enjoyed this video, please don't forget, like, comment, share, subscribe. Stay on the grind. Keep grinding. I'm out. You understand? Hey, nothing